Welcome, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. So if you are new, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Kamoy. Okay. Make sure that you guys put a thumbs up on the video. So welcome to the Daily Vibration. We're doing 4 elements today. So you did not get an element yesterday. I'm in the process of transitioning back home because the kids are coming back from vacation. And y'all know that I was hanging out at Bruce for the summer. So my summer vacation is up and I'm now moving back into my office. My babies are going to be back from vacation. So I wanted to make sure that I am nicely settled back in my office space. So I don't feel bombarded, you know. I'm definitely having to create my my peace no matter where I go, you know what I'm saying? So it feels good to be back in my space, to be back in my sacred space. And major shout out to Bruce for just giving me the opportunity to create a sacred space in his space over the summer. I appreciate that. Okay. Now we're doing the 4 elements today. Okay. I really tried to maybe even with repetition let you guys know that the way that you're going to be able to get through things and to get through this energy is to master all 12 of your zodiac signs. Okay. Master all 12 of the zodiac signs, because all 12 of the zodiac signs are different aspects within your psyche or different aspects within yourself that you may need to mature to, overcome, evolve into, right? So you are not just responsible for your sun sign. Okay. We collectively have to go through each one of these energetic patterns every time the sun is in a particular house. All right. So today we're going to be doing the 4 elements. Okay. So we're going to start off with the wonderful water signs because we are technically still in Cancer season. All right. So water elements will be Cancer, Pisces, as well as a Scorpio. Okay. So we're talking about Cancer, which I believe is 4th house. Scorpio is 8th house and Pisces will be 12th house energy. Okay. So you can go ahead and look those up accordingly and place them where they need to be placed. Okay. Now, I want to say something right here, my lovelies, okay? If you are not a water sign, but you want to master the water element when it comes to the tarot deck, the water element will be dealing with your emotions. So this message is going to apply to your emotions, okay? So you want to take the message as such, all right, my lovelies? That is if you are not a water sign. That's how you're going to apply this message from the water element, okay? Now, okay, they got a few cards dropping out, so let's just go with that. All right, so you guys have obstacles and challenges popping up in this reading, as well as a firm foundation popping up in this reading. Moving on is also popping up in this reading. Triumph and success is also popping up, as well as sacral chakra. So the message is going to be overall is this: there may be obstacles and challenges that you're going through. So you guys can think of this like an aspect of the Scorpio's energy, like from ashes to the rise of the phoenix, having to go through some things and die to the old ways so you can step out into your new. So all of the obstacles and the challenges that you're going through, especially in an emotional front, you need to know you're creating a firm foundation, which is going to be contingent on you being able to move on from the things that no longer serve you. Okay. And as you create that firm foundation emotionally and move past the things that are not serving you, the things, the people, the situations, you can't, because you can't control people and you can't unfuck something or someone for that matter. Right. But you can't change people. Right. So when you begin to understand that and you begin to maybe even place people in the categories emotionally that they need to be placed on, you can see yourself moving past some things. Try not to take things personally as you're moving throughout this energy today. Now, triumph and success is definitely the order of the day here. And how you're going to triumph and be successful today with the sacral chakra energy, which is really about balancing your emotions. Sacral chakra energy deals with emotions, relationship, and the changes that needs to happen within those emotions and those relationships. So you will have triumph and success today if you're definitely tapping into your emotions. And I want to say, not allowing your emotions to control you today. Okay. The obstacles and the challenges, bringing in a firm foundation, but moving on is going to be a requirement. Okay. So apply that energy where you need to apply it. If you were not a water sign, that will be applied to your emotions. Okay, my lovelies. All right. So let's deal with the wonderful earth signs. So we're talking about Capricorn's energy. We're talking about Taurus's energy. We're also talking about Virgo's energy. Okay. Now keep in mind, my lovelies. All right. You are to master all 12 aspects of yourself. Right. So if you were not an earth sign, signs, this message will be applied to your possessions, your money, your home, your car, your family, okay, or the obligations within the family structure. This is where you're going to apply this message if you are not an earth sign, okay? Now, once again, earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, okay, and Virgo, all right? So let's take a look and see what the message is for the earth energy. What is the message for the earth element? We got financial and material changes will be coming your way. We also have some of you may be in, some of you may be tempted. I kind of feel like some of you may be tempted, especially because, you know, earth energy could be a little bit on the ego side, very materialistic, very caught up. And, you know, like Tauruses can get caught up with, you know, the keeping up with the Joneses energy. Capricorns can get caught up with the ego aspect of the energy, or the Virgos can also get caught up in the ego aspect of the energy too, or maybe over analyzing things, but not taking the other person's perspective into account. Okay. So financial changes and material changes are coming. Some of you may be tempted to be pulled back into the past, but if you can get past the temptation, right? If you can get past the temptation, love is going to begin, because some of you are definitely feeling like you're trapped in fear right now. Okay. It's kind of like, okay, boom, boom. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go with the earth element and earth signs. Okay. Changes are yours to experience. Changes are here. Okay. So you got material and financial changes that are here for you to experience, for you to explore. Okay. The temptation is going to be, does love begin, or are you going to be trapped in fear? Okay. Does love begin, or you're going to be trapped in fear? Either which route you take, you need to know there's going to be fulfillment of your wishes. So if you are operating from a place where love is beginning, that is what's going to be fulfilled, okay, within your wishes. But if you're operating from a place with fear, that is what's going to be fulfilled in your wishes. That's how the energy is going to be playing out. Okay. So you got choices to make, and you may be tempted in how you move, but you need to be mindful of how you're moving. Are you moving in love, or you feel moving in fear? Because whatever aspect you're moving in, that is what's going to manifest in your experience. Okay. I'm just reading the energy, and this is what the cards are saying, honey. Okay. So that's for the earth element. If you're dealing with the earth element, or if you're an earth sign, that will be your message today. Okay. Now we're moving on to fire signs. Okay, so fire signs is going to be Leo's energy, it's going to be Aries energy, and it's also going to be Sagittarius's energy. Okay, now if you are not in fire sign, the fire element is all about taking action. It's all about movement. Okay, for some of you, this could be using your intuition. This can also be passion being ignited. For some of you, this can be a lustful situation. Okay, or definitely some type of action that needs to be taken. All right, so that's how you're going to apply the fire element if you are not a fire sign. Okay, now what is the message for the fire element? What is the message for the fire element? What is the message for the fire element? All right, rest and rejuvenation, followed by choose wisely. Okay, some of you got to choose wisely. Spiritual union is happening for some of you, where your power, you're going to feel your power coming in. And I kind of feel like that's because you're taking the time to really, you're taking the time to really, I want to say, tap into what you want. Some of you may have been feeling burnt out. Okay, some of you definitely may have been feeling burnt out, especially emotionally, because you've had a lot of emotional, I want to say, what's the word that's popping up is turmoil. Okay. And they ask you to choose wisely, honey. Okay. So clarifying rest and rejuvenation is hope. Okay. Some of you need to tap into that inner light within. And really, I want to say, stop going up outside of yourself, trying to get validation and get the answers that you need. The answers that you need, once you get into a place of rest and rejuvenation, you will find the hope, you will find the strength that you need to push forward. Okay. Some of you are dealing with something on the heart chakra realm or the emotional realm. Okay. Or maybe causing you to feel a little emotional, and they ask you to choose wisely as you are going through this emotional transition. Okay, now remember, the fire energy could be about taking action, right? They want you to know, however, you are going through a spiritual union. This could be with yourself, or this could be with a partner. Know that you need to stand your ground either which way, and you'll know what to do and when to do it. You'll know when you got to stand your ground, and maybe when you need to be a little bit more flexible. Okay, you'll know how to move. You just need to make sure you're tapped in to your own inner being. Okay, as you move through this energy, and as you stand your ground, and as you choose wisely and not to get caught up in the past pain, Okay, you will find that you're stepping into your power. And how are you stepping into your power? You're stepping into your power with the sacral chakra energy. Now, remember, sacral chakra deals with emotions. This is the change that needs to happen within relationship, the change that needs to happen within emotions. Okay, so you're going to gain your power back by making those changes within your emotions, which is then going to stem through the relationships. Okay, that is your message today for the fire element. Okay, now I do want to preface this, fire signs. Okay, when you know what not to do, you do nothing. Okay, you shouldn't be moving in emotions if you're not sure what to do, honey. Okay, yeah, you don't want to have to circle back and clean shit up because you done reacted or overreacted, you know. Okay, let's deal now with the wonderful ear signs. So air energy is going to be Gemini. It is going to be Libra, and it's also going to be Aquarius. Okay. Now, the interesting thing about this energy is if you are not an air sign, this is going to be your spiritual and your mental thinking. So some of you could be all up in your head. Okay. So if this message resonates, it will be, if you are not an air sign, it will be more mental, spiritual, in your head type thing. So you want to apply this element or the message from this element accordingly. Okay. All right. So let's put this on vibrate. I forgot to do that. There we go. Okay. All righty. So we're going to get the message for the fire signs. Power popped out. That's that Leo energy. Choose wisely popped out again. You don't hear Beyonce. You got a big ego, a really big ego. Watch your egos as we're moving through this energy. You have positive movement forward is coming into play. Harmony is also coming into play. Throat chakra is coming out. Financial and material changes. Solitude is popping out. And then last but not least, emotional loss. Okay, so let's clarify this. So power is clarified by throat chakra. So some of you will be getting your power back, my wonderful air signs, by speaking your truth with this throat chakra energy. That's about communication. That's about speaking. Okay. And can I be honest with you? Sometimes you think people can read minds, but honey, people can't read minds. You are going to have to clearly communicate what your wants, what your desires, and what your needs are, or maybe even what you may need for resolution, for healing, for wholeness to come forth in a particular situation. Okay. So some of you may feel or may see that you're gaining your power back by speaking your truth. Okay. You do want to speak wisely as you're doing so. And when I hear speaking wisely, this is making sure that you're not allowing your emotions to overtake you. Speak from a place soundly, emotionally stable. You don't want to, what I'm hearing is don't do the fuck for fight energy. Okay. Don't do something emotionally to get a reaction. You may not like the reaction that you get, so you want to choose wisely. Okay. Some of you, this power and this communication that's coming through is dealing with the financial changes or maybe even the material changes that needs to happen. Living situation, a more healthy, positive environment. Okay. A positive movement forward is clarified by solitude. This is what I'm hearing. Some of you will have to pull back, get into meditation, think about what you need for your own healing and not how someone else can fix you or fix the situation. If you are fixing yourself and working in yourself within solitude, looking, self-reflecting, doing what you need to do for yourself, harmony is going to come in where you feel like you've had some emotional loss. Okay. That's just what's going to happen. My wonderful fire signs, as well as if you're, my wonderful air signs, as well as if you're applying this to the air element. Okay, you will find soundness in your thinking, and you will find all of your mental and spiritual facets coming back into harmonious order as you are dealing with this emotional loss that you've had to go through. A lot of people don't know that you got to walk through things to get to the other side, honey. That's how this works. You don't overcome pain or overcome trauma by pretending it doesn't exist or it hasn't happened. No, honey, you're going to have to walk through that. You're going to have to deal with that. You're going to have to talk about that. You're going to have to feel that, okay? You're going to have to do what you need to do on the inner workings of you to get to the other side, which is definitely possible. And they're saying here, once again, solitude may be what's needed for the positive movement forward. Some of you may literally have to pull back. Even if you're in the same house with this person or with this energy, you may just have to zoop, 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 cut your mouth speech. Zoop, 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 zoop. you know. And it's not to say that you ignore the person, but you just kind of pull back, and maybe instead of reacting, you listen more, and not just so much listen to other people, but listen to your own internal voice that's speaking to you constantly. Okay. All right. With that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for taking the time to tap into the daily vibration. Okay. There is going to be major changes coming up to the channel on August 1st. That's another reason why you guys have been seeing a little bit, not so much of the lives. I have been going through transformation and changes, which means the channel will be going through transformation and changes. Lots of new changes coming in on August 1st, so you guys can stay tuned for that. If you have not checked out your monthlies yet, please do so. They are all up. I go through each week and I break it down to you guys week by week. I explain the energy you're in and the energy that you're dealing with. And I also give you the wisdom of each week that you may need for the month. Okay. So with that being said, my lovelies, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, set that notification button so you can know when I jump on live to do spiritual conversations and relationship chronicles. Okay. Not to mention these early vibrations are uploaded usually every day without the exception of Sunday. Okay. And they're usually packed with some powerful wisdom and information that be coming through. So you want to make sure that you check those videos out also. Okay. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm gonna see y'all in tomorrow's daily vibration. I do apologize about not having a video out yesterday, but like I said, I am in the process of transitioning back into my own office space because my summer vacation is over. The babies will be back. They start school in August, y'all. Yeah, my babies start school in August, so the babies are back. So I got to get ready for all of that wonderful male energy that is coming back into the house because I got teenagers now, y'all. Okay. With that being said, peace. Or I want to say pieces, or from pieces comes wholeness. Okay. Do something kind for yourself. Love yourself. Honor yourself. And I'm going to see you guys in tomorrow's daily vibration. Have a wonderful day, my love. Bye, guys.